brush that I'm going to be using is the G6 from Morphe. It's a flat buffer brush. So the primer I'm using today is the MakeupForever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. Focus that on the center of my forehead, just the places that I get more oily, and on my nose and on my cheeks. So the foundation I'm using is a L'Oreal Pro Matte, and I had to get a lighter shade. So this weekend I picked up the 105 because the 106 was starting to look too dark for me, and this one might even look too dark too, but I don't really mind because my concealer will lighten everything up, so it doesn't really bother me too much. And I know I just kind of like sloppily put that all over my face, but yeah, it's just kind of a habit, and it probably would look better on camera if I wouldn't do it so sloppy. So I'm going to start by just patting that foundation into my skin, and then once I kind of pat it all in, then I'll go around and use circular motions to blend it out. I think I need to just go ahead and jump straight into the eye makeup. That way if I need to clean anything up, I won't have like done and set my concealer yet. And then that way if I need to clean anything up that like fell out from the eyeshadow, that way I can just clean it up and it won't be a big deal. So the eyeshadow base that I'm going to be using is the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. So I'm going to be taking the fluffiest blending crease brush that I have, and that is the 224 from MAC. As you can see, it's very big and fluffy, so I love using that for my crease color to really smoke it out and make it like very blended. And I'm going to be using my favorite crease color. So as you can see, I've hit pan on this one. This is Soft Brown from MAC, and this is my favorite crease color ever because it's just really worked for me really well for the last couple of years, and I feel like that color goes with any sort of look that you're gonna do. It just really deepens up and gives your crease some definition. I'm gonna be going in now with Brown Script from MAC and this flat blending brush from Morphe. This one is the G13, and that just gets a little bit more precisely up into the crease because it's flatter. So I want to concentrate that color towards right in the center of the eye. So I want this to be right into the crease. This is a little bit darker than Soft Brown, and it's also very warm. And I love the reddish brown shade. It goes really well with any smoky eye. So I'm kind of trying to like flick this out a little bit because I want this look to be very dramatic. And I want it to be like very, you know, kind of cat eye. And so before I go in and lay that gold glitter down onto the lids, I'm going to go in with a gold eyeshadow. I'll be going in with this gold eyeshadow right at the top of this Morphe palette. I'm just going to be using my ring finger to lay that down on the lid. The reason why I'm doing this is to give kind of a base for the glitter that I'm about to put on top of it. The glitter that I'm going to be using is the color Reflex Gold from MAC. Some regular lash glue, and that's the Duo Glue. And I'm going to put that on, this brush is just like a flat little shader brush from BH Cosmetics. I'm going to lay that product down onto my eyelid, just in the area that I want it. So I'm going to be focusing it right in the center. To go too low because I am going to be putting eyeliner on, so I don't want it to be like too hard for me to put eyeliner down. The glitter onto my lids, I'm going to go ahead and dust off the fallout with a little fan brush. This fan brush is the M310 from Morphe. Alright, so I want to deepen up my crease a little bit just to make it a little bit more deep right here. So I'm going to be using a warm brown color from the Morphe 350 one at the bottom, right there. So I'm just using the MAC 219 pencil brush. blend that out with the same brush that I used the brown script on. Thank you. I'm going to make sure those colors kind of blend together well. When I'm doing like a dramatic look, I like to clean up my eyebrows with concealer to highlight and just make it look more crisp. I'm going to be taking the Morphe 508 brush. It's just a little precision brush. And I'm going to be using one of my old matte concealers, and this is in the color NW20. Bottom and the top of my eyebrows. Go in with my MAC 215 brush. This is kind of just like a chubby little brush, and it's like stiff, so it'll blend it out really good. So since the concealer kind of came down and wiped some of that crease color off, I'm going to go back in again with that fluffy crease brush and try to put some of the color back on there. And you know what? I'm going to actually dip my brush back into the brown script and add a little bit of that color back in there. Eyeliner today, I'm going to be using my Inglot Gel Liner. This is Inglot 77 Eyeliner Gel. And for the brush, I'm going to be using the Smith 202 brush. I'm going to be using my favorite highlighter at the moment, and that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Starlight. I actually got this for Christmas, and I've only used it twice, but I love it so much. As you can see, this is kind of white, and right now I'm more fair, and I'm just using this Morphe M5310 brush. Okay, so I'm going to use this to highlight my inner corners. So I'm going to put Blankety by MAC on top of that lip liner. This is my favorite nude color. So for the gloss, I'm going to be using NYX Maple Blondie, and that is a peachy gloss. These glosses are very pigmented, as you can see. I'm going to put my lashes on off camera, and these are the 113 by Pinky Rose. I really like how dramatic they are, so I'm going to be putting these on off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay loves, so this is the final look. I did my eyelashes off camera because my camera kept shutting off. It said that the battery was dying. I changed the battery twice. I replaced the battery with spares that I had, and then I was running out of space on my memory card, so I had to upload clips in the middle of this onto my computer, and then also my internal heat was getting too hot. So as you can see, it was kind of like a mess trying to get through this video, and like right now it's midnight and I'm not even going anywhere. I'm just gonna rub all this makeup off and go to bed. But I wanted to film it, and I thought it would be really fun to make a New Year's makeup video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please thumbs it up and leave a comment down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me when I hear from you guys, and I will talk to you soon. I hope you guys have a great New Year and be safe.
And have a good night, and click the like button so you never miss a video.
Ah! You're so cute.